Good morning, children. Hope you all have a good day. Before going into today's topic, let's first see the recap of previous class. In the last class, we discussed about federalism and its 7 key features. Federalism is a system of government where division of power is between central authorities and its constituents. Usually, it has two levels of government, where central is responsible for few subjects of common national interest. The others are the governments at the provincial, state, or regional levels that manage the day to day administrating of their jurisdiction. Most importantly, both these levels of government are independent of each other. Some key features of federalism include there are two or more levels or tiers of the government. Secondly, different tiers of government govern the same citizens, but each tier has its own jurisdiction when it comes to legislation, taxation, and administration. The federal system thus has dual objectives to safeguard and promote unity of country while at the same time accommodating regional diversity. Okay students, let's move on to today's topic, that is types of federation and theory of federalism in India. Now, there are two basic ways federation have been formed, that is coming together federalism and holding together federalism. The first is when independent states volunteer to come together to form a bigger unit so that by pooling sovereignty and retaining identity, they could increase their security. This type of coming together federations include USA, Australia, and Switzerland. In this category of federation, all the constituent states usually have equal power and their strengths are on par with that of the federal government. Example, in USA, the states have separate constitution and government. Next, coming to the second way of federation. This is where a large country decides to divide itself between the constituent states and the national government. India, Spain and Belgium are example of these kind of holding together federation. In this second category, the central government tends to be more powerful as compared to the state governments. In this federation, different constituent units of the federation have unequal powers. Some units are granted special powers. Example, in India, central government has high power compared to state government and it divides the power among the states. Now, let's move on to next topic, that is the theory of federalism in India, or what makes India a federal country. We have already seen how small countries like Belgium and Sri Lanka struggle to manage diversity. But India as a vast country with huge diversity has a power sharing arrangement that successfully helps in running the country. After the independence, when princely states become part of India, our constitution declared India as union of states and Indian union is based on the principles of federalism. Now in India, as I told you before, we have division of power at three levels, that is central government, state government and local self government, which is panchayats and municipalities, where the first two levels, center and state, are a part of original constitution, and third tier, that is local self government, added later by 73rd and 74th amendment. The constitution provides distribution of legislative power to these levels. All these power that reside with the union or central government are known as union list, which include defense, foreign affairs, banking, communication and currency, etc. The central government alone can make decisions regarding these important subjects. Next, the power you have with the state government. The subjects governed by state government comes under state list, which include police, trade, commerce, agriculture and irrigation, etc. The state government alone can make law regarding these subjects. Next, the power that are equally divided between center and state comes under concurrent list, which include education, forest, trade union, marriage, adoption and succession, etc. Both the center and state government can make laws regarding these subjects, and if these laws conflict, the union government's law will prevail. The subject that doesn't fall under any of these categories are subjects that comes after the constitution are made. Example, computer software will come under residuary subjects, and union government has the power to legislate these residuary subjects. Okay students, that's all for today's class.